right, guys, we are going to try this again. Obviously, same clothes, same jewelry, so same day. Okay, I don't know. I think I cleared up enough that I can actually film. So who knows? I need to slowly get educated on technology. But first things first. Lola, she's like, please, please, take me home, somebody. Guys, literally, we're at 402. The magic number is 500 subbies. So we're literally almost there. And you guys, I don't even know how to say thank you in the proper way anymore. Your comments, your messages, you guys are just amazing. I've already got the cream of the crop. I really do. But I am ready to send Lola to her new home. So guys, if you could like, share, subscribe, and send her on her merry way. And please, please, to enter the drawing, I really need for you guys to answer the 2 questions, okay? It wasn't just like, subscribe, and share. You did have to do 2 things, and there really is a reason for my craziness and asking those questions. And the closer we get to the draw, I'll actually tell you why. So come on, guys, we can do this. Please know that I appreciate all of you. You literally just make my day with your wonderful comments. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. You are making my crazy life just better. You really, really are. And who would have known that playing with paper and glue could make your life so fabulous? But it does. Okay, guys. So that being said, Miss Lola wants to go home. So let's get back to the Steampunk journal. All right, guys. So I'm going to retry to do this because I literally filmed... I was yapping away for a half hour, and then I looked over and I'm like, wow, it's not recording. Why? So I really am working on doing thumbnails, and I've had the wonderful Randy at Dreamy Bohemian and Christine over at Junk Journal Divas. They have really tried to help me, and it's not on them, okay? Like, I'm the hard student, okay? I think just I'm tired. We've had so much travel, and my daughter was re-hospitalized. So it's just been really crazy. And that being said, I will try this weekend to really work on that. Oh, excuse me. And I didn't have a drink down here. I am trying to learn it all. But I'm just like a little scrambled in the head right now. So this is a journal I started a while ago. I'm going to say some things, and I don't mean them to sound weird or goofy. They're going to, but when I begin a journal, I always have this process of gathering stuff. So for Steampunk, I've wanted to do this forever. And I've gathered stuff for almost 3 years to do it. I've had wonderful people send me stuff and all of that. And I never quite know how the journal's going to start or what it's going to do. Kind of like the ballet journal. So I have everything ready for the ballet journal. I have, all the papers are gathered. The signatures are actually already put together. I haven't sewn them or anything or decorated, but like I have all of that ready. But I just haven't found the material to cover the journal that I want. I've bought material for it, and none of them are the right one. She's just not ready to be made. I don't know how else to say it. My journals literally tell me when it's time to make them. And this one I had started, but then my life got crazy with my husband's chemo treatments. And then all of a sudden my daughter was being hospitalized every couple of months with bowel obstruction. So it got put away because I had originally wanted to do this as like an album, like scrapbooking album, as well as a junk journal. Now, that being said, I'm just not that accurate when it comes to flips and flops. And I actually like things to be a little quirky. I don't like... My style, I should say, is just not really lined in perfection. It just isn't. That's why I love grunge. And I also realize if I did it that way, it would be like this. If I tried to do an actual scrapbooking album. Now, we're going to go ahead and play in that arena. But we can't do it all the way because there's just no way to keep this from bulking otherwise. So what I did is, this is a vintage photo album that I found at some secondhand store eons ago. I have no idea when. And all I did was I gessoed the entire thing, and then I took this stencil right here, and I just went ahead and did a really light, this is not super raised, but I just took some modeling paste and I just lightly put over it. Then I re-gessoed it with black, and then I just used my inks and I went in to do that. This is just some fake faux leather. Now, my original reasoning is this, I wanted almost a removable spine. So as you can see, this will lift. And I wanted to be able to tuck things all along here. I don't know if I can do that. This thing is so old, and I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty battered. So it's perfect for me because I'm rescuing it, but I'm not sure. I'll have to really look at the integrity, if it'll hold if I don't glue this down. I also wanted to have a lot of moving parts, so all of my gears and everything actually move. Because I had other ideas. This spine was originally an idea that was going to go on it, and then I didn't like it because the journal, like I said, they just kind of evolve. So now this is the back piece, and I've actually already worked the back piece. Now, that being said, I hope somebody who's watching this, I found this lady, and I have searched for 2 days trying to find the video that I was inspired by. I can't find it. She's an amazing artist. She does the scrapbooking. So please know this is not like an original idea. I did tweak it to make it mine, but there were 2 artists that I used. For this, mine is nothing like theirs, okay? It's kind of like when I tell you if I'm doing canvas, this is the artist I'm inspired by. If you watch them, then you're going to see very quickly that I'm inspired, but it doesn't look like theirs. So this has movable hands. It's going to be glued down to the back of it, okay? Now, I haven't opened this for a while, so I have to remember. Then this opens up, and it has a bunch of little tags. Now, I have to say, all of a sudden, in the last couple of days, a story has begun to evolve regarding this journal. And then you can see this clock moves, and then this opens up. And then we have a bunch of like clear pockets over here with a bunch of goodies that go in there. And then this actually opens up as well. And then you have more pockets that will put some more goodies and stuff over here. And then this is our wonderful lady, and this is actually a huge journaling card, and it comes out. So that is actually the back. We're going to glue that on the back. I'm not sure if I'm going to glue it off camera. Well, I will glue it off camera, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it now or later. Okay, so that being said, then this is the front of the cover. I wanted it 3D, and I wanted movable parts. So this is just done on some really heavy cardboard, probably from a box. I can't remember. It's literally been that long. So I'm going to have to tweak it, but I wanted all my gears to move. This is actually, it glows in the dark because, you know, why not? So I wanted that up. I also think I have like these I Restore furniture. And so I have a lot of knobs and stuff, and I may put a knob on here because, I don't know, I just think that would be cool. But I wanted this cobblestone to be a 3D effect. So I'm going to glue this down. I'm using a Stamperia paper pad and Traci Fox. And once I got the computer and a printer, I had to have Traci Fox's Steampunk. I loved it. And that's when the story began to evolve for this journal. And that's when it was like, it's time to get back to her. So guys, this will be the front of it. Now these are just little gears. And all I did for that is I used brads. That's all it is, okay? See? They're just brads. That is put on there. And then for this, all of these churn, I had some old chains that I just linked together with a key. And then this is actually modeling clay. And so I had bought these because I knew I was going to do a steampunk journal, but I also thought it's just cool to for mixed media and all of that. And then I just painted them, and so all of this moves. And then I wanted like the 3D effect on the kitty. Now that being said, on the kitty, I'm probably going to drop some, let's see if I have any of it, glossy accents. I'm going to drop that in there because that's going to protect this and it'll give it kind of the visor effect. Okay, so let's see what we have now on the inside of this, because I had started it, like I said, months ago. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but here's the story. I don't know why I was thinking this. So let me show you the paper pad real quick that I'm using, and that way you'll begin to understand. So this is the paper pad from Stamperia. This is what I was originally going to do the whole album in. I bought 2 of them, and I love the papers. They're just, it's so me because it's grungy and it's steampunk. And when I say steampunk, like, I have outfits that are steampunk, okay? I love it. It's just an amazing paper pad. In fact, anything you get from Stamperia generally is. So you can see this is the one I use for the cover. Okay, so where did I put it now? I tried to have all this set up nice and neat for you guys. Here it is. Then I finally got a computer and printer. And so I found on Traci Fox on Etsy, I found her steampunk kit, and oh my goodness, like, I had to have this. And this is where the story in my head started to click, and I will show you when I can find. So if you look at, oh well, now I don't have her. Let's go ahead and open this. So when you look, I'm like, oh my gosh, they could be sisters. And that's when everything started hitting. I'm going to, the story is building up of they were like separated at birth. And I don't know, this kind of looked to me like maybe it was their mom and dad. And I don't know, are they time travelers? Are they spies? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. But we're going to take these guys and we're going to take Traci Fox kit, and we're going to start with these guys being more in the middle of the book, and then a letter. I want to have a letter because they didn't know about each other, but one's in America and one's in the UK, and they got to get back to each other because, I don't know, you know, there's got to be a reason that they're reconnecting besides the fact that they're sisters. So yeah, that's how my crazy brain works. But this is a gorgeous kit. I had to use it. I love Traci Fox. I love everything she does. I still am working on the crime scene journal. So I am trying to finish everything that I started. But isn't this wonderful? And so I love this. And so as you can see, though, I did have some of the papers already done. But I realized after doing this spread, and this spread, I want you to know, took me 12 hours. So like I said, my brain is, I don't know, it just doesn't work like normal people. And I really struggle when things look perfect. It doesn't look right to me. So for all of you out there that are like perfectionists, I know I'm going to drive you crazy and put you in therapy, and I apologize now. But I hope you can still have fun because you could measure it out and you could make it perfect. So on this side, we already have a pocket with her. I'm probably going to 3D some of this out. And I because this is so large, the series would be like months on end. So I'm going to take you along with as much as I can. You guys let me know. Like, maybe this is super boring to you. I don't know. You let me know. And I'm also thinking that maybe people that have never journaled, they're just getting into it, wouldn't know on this. I looked everywhere for inspiration on using old photo albums. Now, I found people that had gutted them and repurposed them to make a full junk journal. I found people that used them but just laid pictures in it. None of that was kind of the vision I was looking for. And I'm not saying that it hasn't been done. I'm sure it has. I doubt this is a new idea. But I'm kind of trying to combine two. I want it to be a junk journal. I also want it to have like some of the flaps like this that you would see in a normal album. So this has a pocket. And then this opens. This is going to be hard to try to film because my desk is so little. And so then this is going to open. This has a pocket up here. Hold on, I'm trying to get it down by me. And then this opens up. trying to make sure I'm still in frame. Then this is a pocket. We're probably, I would like to do more on this book. I want to make where there's more writing space for that. Then these go up, this goes down, this goes up, and then you have all this journaling space. This is paper that I did and then just photocopied my grungy pages. There's a pocket right here. Then this opens up. This, I probably am gonna put something on there. Okay, are we in frame? That opens up. Then this opens up. You got a belly band here. And then we're going to fix this because I actually had another flap that went down and it just bolted up the journal too much. And so then this all comes up. And that's what I mean. I'm gonna have to be really mindful, and I've never done anything like this. And so, yeah, so see how this all comes out. Then you have a pocket here. It can bulk it too quick. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do everything, but we will figure it out together. I'm thinking I'm going to have to do more things like this. So this you can see is also like 3D. I wanted that to flip. I'm really into this 3D look, but she's looking for her sister. So I thought it would take you along on my process of how I start to put stuff together. So the first thing, if you're doing any kind of album, you need heavy cardstock, and I'm doing it all in black because this is an old photo journal, and most albums from what I've watched are done with using black. But as you can see, these are the pages. Now that being said, some of the pages, so I can do a little bulking, I'm going to use them. I'm just going to decorate them. I'm not going to put anything, no ephemera, nothing on it, so it can be written on to be a traditional junk journal, and add pockets and things, as well as try to come up with a really cohesive story that if somebody who buys this, like, they don't know my whole story of it, you know, that they would still be able to understand kind of what I'm getting at. So we actually have quite a few, but like I said, the bindings in here are pretty weak, and so I'm gonna, this right here is what I'm going to probably have to deal with in strengthening. And you can see I haven't even done the back of them. So that being said, I'm going to show you what I do. So I was running around this morning like a mad woman, like normal, because that's just my personality. I was going through because I am determined to use all my beautiful goodies. And so I will do my best. I probably should leave myself a note. Where's my pencils? I'll need to leave myself a note to write that I need to link the different people. So these papers come from several different people. They come from Donkey Journals. She is on Etsy. Let's see. We also have some papers from Dana and Stacy over at Two Sister Jams. I bought some of their papers. I also have some from Vanessa. She's at Clemens Creations, and she also has a Facebook group. Oh my gosh, Junk Journal Junction. I'm trying to remember all this and write it down so that I make sure I link it. I'm trying to think. I think that is where I got everything. Now, I got some of the other stuff, and I'll try to find it. I will try to remember this. And then, again, everybody, make sure you go over. You find Boho Daydreams, and make sure you answer all the questions. Wonderful group. I really hope to see you all there. Just an amazing bunch of people. So I hope that you will come and play with us over at Boho Daydreams. Okay, so because they found each other, or they got letters, I don't know, they each separately got a letter that I'm going to create, right? And so I'm thinking the one sister in the United States is going to come to Europe because, I don't know, maybe there's a lost heirloom. Maybe their parents were time travelers. I don't know. But either way, she is going to have to not just go by ship, but she is going to have to go by train. And so I have this really old train document on here. So I don't know that it is showing the actual year on there. There's no thing there. 1919. So it's not showing the year, but it is super, super old. So I wanted to use that. Then I found, I have these old Southern Wayne inspections. Oh, and I got this from my friend Susie. She is at Alabaster Flask 7, and she has an Etsy store called Mary Not Martha. Whew. Okay, that's enough for my brain right now. But she sent me these wonderful things. It's a Southern Wayne Inspection Bureau. So I don't know. What did they have to get weighed? Maybe it's in the suitcases. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. She also sent me these wonderful stamps that is actually done on material, and I thought I got to start using it. Now, this is some geological maps that I actually found at our local mining shop. So I live in a little gold mining town because, yes, people still gold mine. And I thought, well, they're going to have maps, right? So I thought on one of the pages I could use this and we could collage that down somehow. But it's old... just old maps that I found. It's an old survey in Nevada, and I just thought we can make it any country or state that we want. And so I just thought that's fantastic. I might even use this envelope in there. I think it would fit. Yep, it would fit. So if you're new to junk journaling, I would say don't be discouraged. You really can find different shops that sell this stuff. My little town, every now and then I'll hit the gold mine, but it's like I think 3 times in the last 4 years have I. So this, I'm pretty sure it came in a pack with Vanessa's goodies. I'm not sure who sent me these because, okay guys, like after I open your goodies and I show you on YouTube, then yeah, it just kind of goes in these buckets that I have set aside. So we have to have tickets because we're going to be traveling all over. And then this is a railroad one. I'm pretty sure I got this from Stacy and Dana at Two Sister Jam. But I love this. And this is 1947. But this is 1942. I don't know. Why is it in French? And why do they have it? I don't know. We're going to have to make that up as we go. And then I found this old equation. I don't know. Are they saving the planet? Maybe we could have a whole conspiracy theory going. I told you, my brain is weird. Okay, so then this, I'm pretty sure I got from Donkey Journals over on Etsy. And so this one is a transfer of lien. I don't know. Why were they in Texas? How did she end up in Texas from Europe? What were her parents doing? And then when I was running around with my friend Ricky, we went into several different shops and we found a whole bunch of these old used. And she's great because she like be dinkering. I just pay the price and she'd be dinkering with them. Thankfully, because of her, I was able to get more. So these are some really old postcards, but you can see these are more like from the 50s. So I think our guys have to be like time travelers. I really do. Because that is also done in like all these colors, but I don't know. But we're going to try to utilize some of that as well. I wish I could even tell you the shop that it was. You know, Ricky, if you remember, just put it in the comments in this video so people can do it. Then I found, what is this? Oh, this is an old letter. So I think this is going to be the letter because it has like a list of names. And this is from 1838. And I think this is how we're going to do the first letter that starts our journey. That each of the sisters maybe got one. I don't know. Maybe one sister got this and one sister got this. And, well, this one's in 1863. So, I don't know how we're going to work that, but we're going to use that. And then this is an old check. And, I don't know. This was 1861. And, of course, I want the girls placed in the 1800s. And then I have this really old baby picture. So, I don't know. Maybe it's one of the sisters' baby pictures. What do you think? But it's super cool. And this was from Liverpool. Then I have some old book pages, and so I want to utilize some of that. That'll probably be on some ephemera. Got to have a bingo card, and so this was sent from my friend Susie. This is when I was attempting to do napkins on paper, just to rip them, and so then I could make my own like rice paper. So we have to use this because you know we're going to have to add some kind of grunge. I forget who sent me these tickets, but I have a bunch of them, and we're going to just distress them, make them look old, and they're going to get used. Then I just coffee dyed, and it looks like I might have even dropped some ink. I don't know, but this coffee dyed just an old, because you got to have math somewhere, right? Then I found these old papers. This is from my friend Ricky too, and so they're like accounting ones, so it's obviously they're on the search for something. This wonderful paper is from 1922, so we're just going all over the place. I do have a bunch of 1900 German papers, so I don't know if I'm going to use those or not. We will see how it progresses. These are just old magazine pages, and then I found at our little stores, let me put these up here, let me put that up there, let me move Lola. Okay, so then I found at a consignment shop here in my little town, I found a whole bunch of these super old magazines from the 30s. So I've been doing a lot of Happy Mail, putting them in there. So I'm probably going to use some images out of this because they're just wonderful. And I have different ones that go through. So I definitely want to use that. This is the leather piece. You can get this on Amazon. It's a fake leather, embossing leather. I actually bought this because, you know, someday down the road I'm going to do a Lord of the Rings series of journals. Yes, like I said, my brain is always going. I found these for $1 at an old secondhand store in Utah, but because we are doing a family thing, yeah, we have all these old genealogy books, and so we'll distress it. We'll either use it for ephemera or background or whatever. So remember, grab it. Your inspiration can come from anywhere. This actually came in a little goodie box, and it's just really good cardstock paper. This came in a little goodie box, like secondhand store. It was just like stuff just thrown in this little flop box, and I'm going to use that eventually to be a holder for a journal. So I had that. I don't know what we're using it for, but that. I found some more old tickets. I don't know who sent me these or if I found them. Then I found this for $2, and it's just an old music book. I'm not sure if it tells me what year it is. It just says 1 and 2. It was printed in the United States, so it's not telling me when, but it's super cool. And so we're going to use, look, ooh, my granddaughter's playing the piano now. How cool is that? So we might even have this as a flip out because I don't know, maybe one of them has to play the piano. So again, I told you my brain is super weird. So then, because I'm blinder than a bat, I had actually bought this, and it is a magnifying glass, and it's super, super cool, but it also doesn't really help me see better. So thankfully, I'm going to the eye doctor next week. I might be adding this in there. I don't know. So that's what I do. I have a bunch of stickers that I found at the dollar store, which we're finally getting one. Yay! So I'm going to be using all of these. Now, I'm slowly used up my time on this video. So that being said, this is my charm bucket. So whenever I'm at Hobby Lobby, or like these are for mixed media generally, I bought all of these on Amazon. Friends send me it, but yeah, these are all like keys. I throw it in this bucket, and so right off the bat, this is a Joann's, that's Steampunk, so we're gonna want to utilize that. So I just kind of throw everything in here. This is like from mermaids, and yeah. I did mention that I have a shopping problem. Oh, that's super cool. So Anyway, and I buy everything. Oh, yeah, we have to use this. I just got these. These are from Hobby Lobby. They were like on 50% off, and my sister took me, and I couldn't help myself. I had to like buy them. But I wanted to kind of go through here and see what I had. Keys are very steampunkish. There's butterflies. I don't know. Okay, so then these are like little charms, but that could be like little, maybe there was hidden gold. I don't know, guys. My brain is like all over the place. So here's, and most of these, like I said, I pick up at Joann's. Oh, we got to use this somehow. Some kind of like treasure. They always have these like in clearance bins, and my husband and my grandkids are so good to me. They will go through all those bins and just find things. Now this looks steampunkish to me too. So what I'm trying to do is just set out a bunch of different elements. What's in here? Ew. Somebody sent me these, I think. I can't remember who, but it was for the Peacock Journal. They're fabulous, though. I love them. They will eventually... Oh, they kind of look steampunkish, huh? So we're going to put them over in the pile. When I am putting together journals, that's literally what I do. Oh, that is even more steampunkish. But I don't know. I might be doing another illusion. Time is an illusion journal. So I have... See, like I have everything. Oh, maybe we'll have that. I go through, I try to find things that will fit in the journal, and I try to just get it all put to the side. I don't always use everything, but that way I at least have a direction. So, let's see. No. And again, you can see that all this stuff is Hobby Lobby or Joann. So I think that that's more than enough goodies on that. And I think, so we're going to put this way, and I think I only had one more thing to show you. And so then we have, sorry, I'm trying to like reach across everything. And then when I was out with my friend Ricky, we found, yeah, and I broke one of my bracelets because I put it in the dryer because that's what I do. So it'll be now for junk journal. Anyway, we found this and we decided to split it. This is from 1911. It's a historical weather map. Isn't that amazing? I was so excited that we found this. And so I am going to pull from this because, you know, we got to know the weather's good, right? And so, guys, that's going to end this video. You can kind of see what this series is going to be about. I can't tell you how it'll go or what I'm actually doing because I'm really not an expert on this stuff. But I do have fun with it. I do know it's going to be filled with a bunch of vintage stuff, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope to see all of you there. I'm probably used up way too much of my storage, so I'll have to upload a couple of videos before I can film again, which means I'll probably go ahead and play a little or at least start organizing the pages. So I hope you guys join me. And remember, Lola, as of this date, which today is Thursday, the 28th, I believe, guys, oh, it's the 29th. It's wonderful. The computer tells you the date. Oh my gosh. Anyway, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you share. And let's get Lola to her new home, and then we'll start working towards the goal of 1,000 subscribers. So I hope you come along for this wonderful adventure. And again, you know, grab a Stamperia pad. And if you don't have that, go to Traci Fox. She has some amazing kits. I'll try to remember to link her as well. Or at least get her in the description box. She has a perfect steampunk kit. It is amazing. You could do something. You don't even have to have an old photo album to do this. You could just be doing this on a cereal box. So guys, I hope you join me. Thank you again for all your support. Have an amazing weekend and a fabulous day. Bye guys.